Are you ready for something very different? Because this is a genre I typically don't listen to, but that's okay. Because music is diverse and we get to listen to so many different things. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the tavern. On today's music react video, we are actually going to be going to a genre that I tend not to like as much just because it's more of a genre where its messages are a little bit more intense and extreme. And like I might cuss every once in a while, but I'm not a huge fan of styles of music that just progressively are just about, cussing and F everything and have more sexually explicit things. So this might be a little bit more of a more intense video, just as a warning to the viewers from here. Is a little bit out of my MO, but when I see the name Fred Durst pop up, a name from one of the rap genre's biggest rappers, all of a sudden just come back out with at least being featured in a video, then I'm kind of interested in it. Again, this isn't really a style that I listen to much, but just the history of having such a, a legendary rapper around, it just recently like popped up. It gets me interested. So today we're going to be listening to "Fix Your Face" from MGK, something that just came out very recently. Um, Again, a little bit out of my MO, so we'll see how this one goes. This might be a little bit different than some of my others. I always start and stop music as I listen to it, so kind of keep that in mind to maybe watch the original and then come watch here if you want to get my commentary, because I analyze things very different than some other people. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what else you might want me to react to or listen to as we go forward. And yeah, let's just see what we have. I have an interesting kind of relationship with hip hop and rap music. I kind of like certain aspects of it. Like it's very impressive for a lot of the rhyme schemes and how quick like a lot of these rappers, especially talking about 90s 2000 rappers, kind of going there. And the vibe from there always was kind of about, well, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, let's be honest. That's the major thing from here, but that's why it kind of wasn't really my thing. I was surprise, surprise. I was a prim and proper bard growing up. Just in like, if I even said the word fuck, I would probably be like, oh god.
I'm sorry, but hearing that Suno was raised to be, prim and proper just made me fucking laugh. I can't see it.
Why did I do that type of thing? So this is not really a lot that I listen to, but I had a lot of friends listen to this particular genre in general. So, and it got recommended to me in a random video. And when my own managers decide, hey, we're going to put this onto the list for some reason, there must be some reason for it, because even they know I'm not a huge fan of this genre most of the time. So let's see what we got. I'm just curious. Again, Fred Durst is kind of crazy, and I've never even heard of MGK before, so I'm fairly curious what this will be. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Okay. Dear Lord. All right, immediately I am just getting all the vibes of me just have, because when I was younger, okay, Blue, before I go into story time, typical way of how most, well, this is like heavy rock rap, which is different to me. It's like a very funky bass line, and you have these more heavier hits from there, which is kind of different from how most rap music is, especially nowadays. From there, it feels like a very interesting conversation between rap and heavy rock, going into almost metal-ish things. So it's cool. It's cool from there. But this always has to do with some type of fuck society thing. But again, I had a friend who listened to this style of music all the time, and he would always play it in his car. And I at least love how the pulse and beat of this is and the intensity of it. I just never liked the language, and we immediately start with the language from there. So it's just it's on par for what I would expect from this style. So actually, this sounds more Beastie Boys to me more than anything else, now that I'm thinking about it. this gives me more Beastie Boy vibes because this is how Beastie Boys started a lot of their stuff. And oh boy, were they a group? I loved the Beastie Boys, even though I only knew like 2 songs of them and never could understand anything they said. But it's fun, angry music.
Sometimes I need alone time, but for this one time, I'm all over your ass like come drown. I heard that they don't like me, that's fine, cause we don't like y'all, and we not like y'all. I'm done trying, I tried dying enough times. 8 lives, I used all those, I'm on 9. What's up here? If we all really stuck here, is there anybody else who doesn't give a fuck here?
Man, okay. Dang. Like, again, not a huge fan of massive sexual references within within music, but it does go back into how the rhyme scheme of most rap and hip hop stuff go from there. It's it's a little bit melodic, which is cool. They have these like I guess you can call them hit choruses where you have multiple voices being used to overemphasize ends of phrases. It is really fast, cool poetry. And it's a little bit like techno-esque in the background, and which is very different a use for synthesizers because typically it's just like a boom, 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 and this time they're doing a little bit more techno-esque. So this is a very interesting way to blend genres. Also, seeing Fred Durst just randomly here again after all these years, goddamn, he still looks good.
Mickey Mouse kids turn rock stars, leaving private schools trying to be outlaws, and the old heads always trying to kill the vibe, but rock's not dead long as I'm alive. So all around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. All around the world, I know you feel this shit.
Honestly, with how the melody line was going, this is a perfect example of sampling as well. My gosh, this is hip hop rap all the way back in the 90s and 2000s, just like I'm used to. All of a sudden, I started hearing all around the world, and all of a sudden, my brain started immediately singing, said, all around the world, people coming at me. Da, 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 which actually the melody line started there, so I'm sure they sampled. Oh my god, what was that song? Fuck, now I gotta look this up because now all of a sudden my brain just went to all around the world, people coming to do do all around the world. Oh, who's saying that song? Beef, is it Rome? Was this it? Is it Dinah Carroll? Or is it Fly? It might be Fly.
What it is? All
Yeah, it's this song, guys. Yeah, Sugar Ray. Yeah, that. All that sounded to me was like, where was it? I gotta see if I can find it. Yeah. Like this is a perfect example of sampling. See, it's a perfect example of it, and this is modern. This is just what TikTok. Wow, I'm brain rotting apparently. This is just what the convention of a lot of rap and hip hop have done. It's just they take a small sample of something and then they change it to fit kind of like their aspect from here. This is cool. This is not what I was expecting. Okay, I'm actually kind of digging this.
Silicon Valley, silicone tits, psilocybin in milligrams at the new age fix. The only rare thing left is the New York strip. I heard they want the old me, get off my new age dick. Whips with horsepower, I'm a concrete cowboy. The 100 gabapentin couldn't calm me down, boy. Even with some filler, they couldn't change my lips. Even with some Altoids, I'ma still talk shit. They should've never gave me money, should've kept me in the house like it's 2020. Cause I'm back outside, ain't got nothing to do except piss y'all off, cause I got nothing to lose. So
a lot of times this is about like rebellious music. That's all what this is. So it's like everything's fake around the world, which makes sense. There is a lot of fake stuff over there. That like as soon as people end up getting any kind of money or anything else like that, then all of a sudden they have the right to be able to say whatever the hell they want. But hey, like you can't keep somebody caged in from getting their opinions and stuff. And that's a lot of what it is. A lot of rap hip hop is always about rebellious stuff. So they don't do too much of an emphasis on the chord progressions, the music, or anything like that, as they want people to listen to the message more, since it's urban poetry with some sick beats in it. I don't like the verses. I really don't, because there are better ways to say this stuff than just, using sexualization and swearing to put a thought process behind. But again, I guess the shock factor helps people to relate more, especially when they've had tough lives and things like that. So I get that. I love how I love the chorus line from here, just because it reminds me of Sugarfly, but it's fine.
Even with some filler, they couldn't change my lips. Even with some Altoids, I'ma still talk shit. They should've never gave me money. Should've kept me in the house like it's 2020. Cause I'm back outside, ain't got nothing to do except piss y'all off, cause I got nothing to lose. So
I love. Wish I gave up, but I don't. Are they only gonna have Fred Durst singing the chorus and that's it? Oh my god! If they do that, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, because I really kind of wanted to hear him again, since this guy's a fucking legend. But that's just me. But it's just, yeah. Like I like the chorus, I really do. But I think it's just because it's sampling other things that I grew up with, and that's one of the reasons that I enjoy rap and hip hop, just to pull out the samples. But I just wish there was a better way they could push that message. Again, that's just my thought process when it comes to the style of music, though.
But I don't. Yeah, when you talk to me, face that fucking face. Yeah, motherfucker, face that fucking face.
Now this is the interesting part to me. Most don't use a synthesizer like this, and yet we have a synthesizer kind of changing how the whole scheme of this works. It's fascinating to me that they use the synth here, like plus the little anime thing. Like, oop, what did I just do? Oh, I broke something. Hold on, guys. I broke something. What did I break? I broke something. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. That was fun. But yeah, no, like also having the little animation here is kind of a cool way to do that. I like cinematography for a lot of this stuff, because it shows other ways of what they really want you to emphasize when you listen to this style of music. But the synthesizer melody is what was gonna. Let me listen to that first, and then I'll talk. You don't really use a synthesizer like that too much for the style. I mean, cool way to build up. I like that they at least gave Fred Durst some lines in there, man. I wish they had a whole verse, but again, all this is about the traditional aspects of what rap and hip hop is. Fuck society. Fuck what they've done to us. If they're going to build something up, we're going to tear it down and try to make it a little bit more fair for us. And that's, I mean, what better way than what current society is dealing with anyway? Yay, political things. But we always get into political things whenever we get into certain artists, and rap and hip hop are all about politics and shoving the man down. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, that was bad. But you get the point. Like, it's all about anarchy. And this is a lot about just living the way that you want to. And that's, I wish life was like that. It just sucks that it really isn't. So, but that's why this genre is so popular still. Wish I gave up, but I don't.
Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. Yeah, when you talk to me, fix that fucking face. Yeah, motherfucker, fix that fucking face. Yeah. Yeah, when you talk to me, fix that fucking face. Yeah, motherfucker, fix that fucking face.
This just makes me think immediately of, just just 90s 2000s rap hip hop, because this is a lot of how a lot of those music videos were, a lot of how that style of music was. It's a little bit nostalgic for me. At the same time, as I said, I'm not a huge fan of this style of music. It has its place in society, like especially with how things are. People are very angry with how a lot of society functions, and having a place where they can express their anger is a perfect outlet like music for it. Um, this is stuff I heard all the time growing up, and there's a reason why it is, gotten the withstood the test of time, because it is a genre that has a lot to do with being extreme, with being right in the face of people in order to get that message across that they want. And sure, I'm not the hugest fan of it, just mainly because there's the colorful language, but it's it's part of our history for there, and I'm glad that we have pieces like this to continue to push forward about why life shouldn't be the way it is. We need to be more fair to each other. That's the big thing. But that's just me taking probably a very different message from people being angry. But let me know what you thought. I know this is a little bit out of the zone of what we typically do, but like, we're a music channel. A lot of stuff I like to look at is with diverse genres, diverse varieties, and we just kind of do our thing. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about all of this as well. If you want to see more, please make sure to leave other suggestions. And if you want to help to support the tavern, join a Twitch stream. Do become a member and help keep the lights on. All that lovely stuff. So, besides, if you're a member, you get these videos early. Yay! Anyways, thanks for hanging out today, guys. I appreciate you listening to me ramble on for a while, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye-bye.